Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about Psychology Unit 1 Review, everything you need to know for Unit 1. So the types of psychology, the first one that you need to know is psychodynamic psychology, which is the branch of psychology that focuses on the unconscious and early childhood experiences, along with defense mechanisms such as repression, which is blocking painful memories from conscious awareness. The second type of psychology is cognitive psychology, which is the study of all mental activities associated with thinking, memory, and decision-making. This can include solving puzzles and acquiring new skills, such as riding a bike. The third type of psychology is behavioral psychology, which is the study of behavior that can be seen rather than emotions and thoughts. An example would be Pavlov's experiment where a dog associates a bell with food, where every time they would ring a bell, they would give a dog food, which trained the dog into thinking he would get food anytime a bell rang. The fourth type of psychology is social cultural, which is the study of how situations and cultures affect our behavior and thinking. So an example would be different parenting styles and different values based on where you grow up. The fifth type of psychology is humanistic psychology, which is the perspective that emphasizes the search for meaning in the whole person, not just individual behaviors and aspects. So an example would be therapy, where the therapist uses positive regard to help the client grow and learn more about them as a person. And the last type of psychology is evolutionary psychology, which is the study of mind and behavior focusing on natural selection and the evolutionary theory. There are many types of psychology, but these are the main ones that you need to know. People to know. The first one is René Descartes, who came up with mind-body dualism, which is basically suggesting the mind and body are separate from each other and that one could exist without the other. He also came up with the phrase, "I think, therefore I am," which argued that you can't deny the existence of your mind while using your mind to deny it. Next is John Locke, who came up with the idea of tabula rasa, or a blank slate, meaning that the mind is filled with knowledge through experience, not innate ideas, and that when you're born, the mind is blank. He also came up with empiricism, which is the theory that all knowledge is derived from sense experiences. Next is Wilhelm Wundt, who established the first psychology lab in 1879, and William James, who taught the first psychology class at Harvard. He said the consciousness is a continuous, flowing process of thoughts, sensations, and feelings. Next is Mary Calkins, who established one of the first psychology labs at a women's college. She took the Harvard class but did not receive her degree because at the time Harvard did not grant degrees to women. Next is Margaret Floyd Washburn, who was the first woman to earn her PhD in American Psych. She was not the first woman to go through the classes, but she was the first one to get her degree. Next is John B. Watson, who founded behaviorism, which is the theory that human and animal behavior can be explained in terms of conditioning, not thoughts or feelings. He did an experiment where he paired a white rat with a loud noise, which caused a baby boy to fear white rats due to the noise. And last is B.F. Skinner, who came up with operant conditioning, which is learning based on consequences, along with positive and negative reinforcements. An example of this would be getting a ticket for speeding. Nature versus nurture. Nature versus nurture is an ongoing debate about whether human traits are inherited from genetics or the environment. The nature aspect would be biological factors inherited from parents, such as hair color, eye color, and mental conditions such as depression and anxiety. And the nurture side of it would be non-inherited traits such as trauma, family upbringing, diet, and education. Most people would agree that it's pretty much a 50-50 split between the two, and it's not all nature, nor is it all nurture. And finally, the big three in ancient philosophy are Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Socrates encouraged people to question their own assumptions and promoted a larger understanding of human knowledge. He also promoted critical thinking and self-awareness. Plato introduced the idea that the soul is an immortal essence, and he argued all wrongdoing comes from being ignorant, not malicious intent. And Aristotle, he favored observation and logic, unlike Plato's abstract methods, and he also studied the five senses. That's it for Unit 1 review. Like and subscribe for more videos, and the Unit 2 video will be coming soon. Thank you.